I'm pretty close to the southern tip of the big island, and I wanted to stop here because I know they have a little market, and the land around this area is called the Hawaiʻi Ranchos. It's kind of ranch land on a lava field. I'm not even sure if they have water and electricity. I really don't know, because I don't see any power lines up on the slopes, so maybe it's down in the ground. Anyway, you can buy a lot here for very little money, in case you like to live off the grid. But let's go down and take a look at the market area. Let's call this the downtown area. You have pretty much everything you need in order to live off the grid. First of all, we have a little gas station, which is nice. They have stores on the other side of the highway, and if you drive another minute in this direction, you will have a big market selling, big packs of everything. In case you're hungry in the evening, you can come to this yellow building and eat Hawaiian barbecue. And I'm guessing the locals will do that. They come here, they order something really good and have a cold beer maybe. And it looks like it's open. My favorite thing is this market because they have lots of good stuff. They have pre-cooked food, drinks, and many other things. It's a typical Hawaiian store. I'm guessing they open fairly early, and I think they close around 8 o'clock, something like that. Another aspect of living off the grid in Hawaii, normally they sell these lots higher up. It's high elevation, so the air will be a lot cooler than down by the ocean. So if you have 85, say in Kailua or down by the beach, it could be 65, 68 at this location. And it's also very cloudy. The clouds are building up, and that's because we have the volcano right behind us. So there will always be clouds. And because this is Hawaii, you could also expect to find plenty of dead cars. I think I've seen 20 today. This is just one example. And it's parked right next to this marketplace. So the question is, how long will it be here? So when I come back next year, will I still see this car? That's the big question. And normally you will. All this land is available for you to buy. And you can live a happy life here, or you can die here and nobody will ever know. Nobody will find you. You are way up here on the volcano slope. I think they sell them in 1 acre lots, something like that, and they made a grid system. And it's semi-popular, I would say. You can put up a little shack or build a house. But as you can see, it's kind of dry. You need to do a lot of preparation to prepare the ground. But it's definitely affordable, and that's really important. And I'm guessing the elevation would be somewhere around 1,500 feet. Alright, we have a little motorcycle here. Hello. That's how you move around. Buy a little mini motorcycle and go up and down these roads. And there are many roads because it looks like a chessboard. Alright, I think we have seen it. Time to move on. This is the market on the upper side of the highway. And we have a couple of gas pumps. And you know, it's really cool because they also sell coffee. Locally grown in the area. Behind that car. And in the corner you could pick up some tires or other parts, oil. By the way, you might need tires because sometimes if you're driving on these lava fields, you will at some point have a flat. Behind the trees, we have a town center. So I would say this is a livable area, definitely. And people do live here. We have more people than I thought, that's for sure. Oh, we have the motorcycle guy again. I think it's going up and down. Where is it going now? He made a left. My God, it's not very fast. It's like a moped. But it works. That's the most important thing. I could not resist to stop because they have a viewing point looking down at the southern tip, and you have this very large lava field right in front of us. For some reason the color is brown in the middle and it's more like black to the side, and I would say it's like in between when you're looking up on the other side of the highway. And it looks like a popular place. People love coming here. Even though we are close, it would take you, I'm guessing, maybe almost 25-30 minutes to go down to the absolute southern tip of the United States. And in the background I can see the windmills. I'm not sure if they will show up in the video, but they are still down there. I found some really interesting plants, and I'm looking at these. Looks like round balls with some kind of needles on them. I have never seen that before. I can't even guess what it is. It looks like they have white flowers, and is this some kind of fruit? I'm clueless. Maybe you know. And the name Valhalla Ranch, it's like a Scandinavian Norse mythology name in Hawaii. That's pretty cool. Wow. And they have some cows. I love it. Well, this is somebody's property, so I can't stay here more than a minute. Hello guys, how are you? They look very nice though. And another thing I like is the red color. Look at these. What should I call them? Trees, bushes, plants? I don't know, but this red color is super nice. And you see these type of plants all over the island. So it's not only here. They can grow really old and thick. All right, let's continue the journey. A typical thing on the big island, and many other islands as well, is this. They put up a stand, and sometimes you can buy food or fruit. There are no more avocados at this time. We have some lemon, maybe lime, things like that. And they normally say, take what you need, give what you can. So they expect you to donate some money. So be nice and donate money. People are trying to make some extra money. Sometimes they do this. They paint some rocks. You bring one in your car and it will brighten your day. So I think it's a very nice thing to do. And wherever you go, you will find this. And sometimes even other kinds of food even. So you can expect anything. But this is edible sunshine. So let's put in some cash, a few dollars. Goodbye to the dollars, and let's pick a lemon. How about that? I think I grabbed this one. Okay. Now I have a lemon for $3. It's fun. It's really fun. I drove another couple of 100 yards, and this is what I found. Look at this. Coconuts, $5. Avocados, onions, papaya. What else do we have? Lime, potato chips. This is really cool, right? And they say, smile, you're on camera, and the camera is up there. We say hi to the camera. I love it. And an ammo box where you can deposit your money. I love it. This is the way we should do business. We need to trust each other. I know it's hard, but it can be done. Let me back up so you can see this from the side. It's really pretty. And if you care to drive in, I'm sure they are selling other things like fresh eggs. You know, they have chickens here in Hawaii, right? You have seen them running around everywhere. I think these pumps have seen better days. I'm sure you agree. It's a little gas station, or former gas station. But there is hope. We just need to go down another mile or so and we come into the little town Nāʻālehu, and they have gas. By the way, the southeastern part of this island is really, really nice. It's very green, no tourists. And if you see a tourist, they are basically following the road down to Volcano. Here and there in the forest, you will still find older buildings, structures from 100 years ago. And I don't know what it used to be, but somebody's barn, maybe. Yeah, you know, in between filming, you need coffee. So I picked up a cup of espresso, as usual. And this is the famous Kaʻū coffee. So, cheers, guys. It will keep you going for a long time. It's very strong, but very good. These small gas stations are very important for the local community. Not only do they sell gasoline, but they also have food, they have beer, alcohol, snack, you name it. But it's very impressive to go in and buy like a rice bento, and that keeps you going the whole day, and people do that. So it's much better than going to an expensive restaurant. It's just my take on it. This is a very scenic highway. You are close to the ocean. Not too many cars. And up to the left, you will soon be able to see the massive Mauna Loa volcano. And this will go on for a few miles. And then we are crossing over land, and eventually we will be higher up. I'm not sure how high it will be, but we are coming up to a desert. It's really dry, only a few trees, things like that. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I can't wait to check it out. The next few miles will be very straight while we are crossing over the land. And another thing you might notice is that there are no buildings in this area. It's really empty, lots of nature, and in general very, very pretty. All I can say is that it's very, very relaxing to drive on this side because you are away from traffic. Pahala is another little town located, I would say, 20 miles from Volcano. And I'm hoping to find a little store where I can go in and buy something to drink. All I can say, this is a very nice original town. Lots of parking, no meters, hopefully no traffic lights. Let's see, well, I can go in here. We have a mini store there, and let's check it out. I will, well, they say out only, and of course I'm breaking all kind of rules. My God, I'm completely screwed. I don't even know how to drive. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back again. I managed to survive. So I think I will go back to the little store I just saw. It's interesting. They have a Kaʻū coffee mill 2.5 miles away. I don't think I have time, but it would be interesting to save that for another day. The light is better, and right in front of the store we have the graveyard. It's a big one. I love these original places. It's just the best. I need a drink.
Okay, thank you.
I wonder what they have. Maybe something like this. Okay. I'll do this. Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Excellent.
214.
This is what you buy when you're desperate. Mogo mogo. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. Oh man. It's some kind of gel inside. So I hope I survive. That's all I can say. For some reason I can't explain, I decided to drive the 2.5 miles to this coffee mill. I just need to see what that is. I mean, it could be nothing or it could be extremely interesting. And there is only one way to find out. Wow, the road is getting really small, so I hope for some luck. And they have a stop sign in the middle of nowhere. Look at all the coffee. My God. Edmund C. Olson. It's an interesting place, and I think I can see the coffee mill in the background. So let's hop back into the car and find out how they make coffee. This is it. It looks like it's open for tourists to come here and you know, try out some coffee. The Kaʻū Coffee Mill, Hawaii. Wow, what a nice place. Look at this, washed medium. Semi-washed. I have no idea what that means. And the room is just smelling coffee. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Different kinds. You can try here. Wow. This is really cool. And if you have coffee, maybe you need, you know, something to snack on. Like this. Hawaiian treats. Maybe some spam, some nuts, lilikoi. And I think we are looking at the room where they roast these coffee beans. Different qualities, different type of roast, medium, dark, washed. I mean, who knows? I don't know anything about it, but it's really happening here. And they have a very nice espresso machine in the background. And if you go outside, you could sit here and just enjoy a freshly brewed cup of coffee. This is a very big farm. They also have thousands of these macadamia nut trees, and they produce macadamia nuts, of course. And coffee is also everywhere. And in the end, they have a machine washing the coffee beans or roasting it, or I don't know what they do, but they transform them into this famous Kaʻū coffee. So that's pretty much what they are doing at this farm. Besides from coffee plants, you can always enjoy these beautiful flowers on the plumeria tree. You see them everywhere. It's just very, very nice. It looks like they cut down the trees because the trunk is old or mature, and then new shoots are coming up. And I'm guessing they don't want the trees to be too big. This is very interesting. You can see different stages of the coffee bean, and they call this the coffee laboratory. It's a lab for coffee beans. I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool.
Pina colada, raspberry.
Seeing the coffee mill was very, very interesting. And now it's time to say goodbye to Pahala on the southeastern corner of the big island. We are literally looking up at this mighty Mauna Loa volcano. Unfortunately, it's hiding behind these white clouds. This area is also extremely dry. So in reality, we can call it a desert because that's what it is. And the elevation is about 2,000 feet. Let me go to the other side. It's really, really an interesting area. Who knew they had a desert in Hawaii? Look at the color. This white with the purple and yellow inside. The lava created these half rings on the ground. It's like waves of melted rock. And we are surrounded by low trees. And we have some wind. And we also have sand in between. So I like it. It's really an interesting place. Many plants have adapted to a life out in the lava fields. Kind of looks like a prehistoric Hawaii. These trees are very rugged and they can withstand crazy wind. It's definitely warm, like it should be in a desert. But I'm guessing nighttime the temperature will go down because of the altitude. Like I said, 2,000 feet up. And most of the trees you see, they look very old. I don't think they grow many inches per year. It can be very warm out in the lava field, but relax, the wind will cool you down. Most people just zoom right by this place on the way to Volcano, but I recommend you to stop, check it out, a few minutes, and you will have a great experience. It's really a pretty place. When I came to Volcano's National Park, it was raining like there is no tomorrow, so I just had to pass and skip that. Anyway, this is Kamehameha the Great. He was born up on the northwestern tip of this island in the Pahala district. They have a statue up there as well, and this is another one, and there's one in Honolulu, and I think they have another one in Washington DC or something crazy like that. And we are literally a few hundred yards from the Hilo Bay. It's a beautiful place, and the weather is clearing up, no more rain. We have a big park, because what happened in the past is that they had a few, well, this car is honking. Well, they had a few tsunamis that wiped out parts of Hilo, so they made a decision never to build close to the water, and that's the reason they designed this enormous park where they used to have buildings not too long ago. And if you go back to the 1700s, this was a very busy place. And they have a timeline of many historical and interesting events that I will not even try to describe. Anyway, we say hello to Kamehameha. Have a nice day. This beach is very nice because you have a bunch of these Outrigger canoe clubs spreading out right by the parking lot. And now is the time when these kids will bring these canoes down to the bay for their daily training. They have been jogging around in the park for a while just to warm up. It's really a great sport. Look how many people you need to carry out one of these canoes. They are heavy, but once they are in the water, they are like very, very fast and swift. So I would say this bay is just perfect for what they are doing. They bring one down and then they run up, grab the next one and bring it down to the water again. And the older guys are coaching the younger ones how to do this in the best possible way. Here's a crew coming with the canoe. It looks fun though. Absolutely fun. Alright, they made it. So you need to eat really well before you go out, so you have energy to paddle. These guys are ready to take off. They're trying to get the canoe out from the beach. The boat says University of Hawaii at Hilo. It's a great sport. Wow. And right now the bay is full of these guys. I'm sure they have competition here and there. And I'm just looking back to the downtown area.